Hey guys. All right, welcome to the vlog. Today is Thursday, September 28th. End of September already. It's absolutely crazy. But we got some stuff happening today, so I wanted to vlog this. So, a little bit later than what I was anticipating some of this stuff to be done, as you guys know. But we do have signs and designs coming today to put up some of the interior logos, signage, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe they're all ready unless she surprises me, but when I talked to her yesterday, they were not all ready because, of course, some of the colors that we're picking for the studios are a little bit more, not custom, but they don't carry them in stock. They're not as common. Like the pink and the blue, I think she said, were the two that they didn't have in stock. So they're going to do the studio walls with the circle logos on them. They're going to do those mostly. Like I said, I don't think the pink and the blue, but I think all the others. And then I believe they're going to do the dancer logo here. And then the sign for the front entry, the black wall out there in the front entry, that is not ready yet. If you remember from, a week or so ago, she showed me something and then we made some adjustments to it. So what's going on this wall is definitely not near completion yet, if that makes sense. So we'll probably be, I would say, quite a few weeks off because she's got to come back to me then with a visual kind of proof, and then I have to approve that and so on and so forth. So yeah, but anywho, so that's happening today. What else is happening today? I don't know if Hawkeye Alarm's coming back to finish the fobs or not. We'll see. And then, super exciting, we have another new tenant, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you more about this as the vlog goes on. But she's coming in today to sign her lease, pay her deposit, pay her first month. There's some bank paperwork we're going to sign and get everything ready to go for her. So I am super excited for that. Not only because obviously from a business perspective, great, we have another tenant in here instead of empty space. That's wonderful. But also this happens to be somebody else that I've known for a very long time, and I'm really excited to be part of her journey as she is starting a business. And so it's just really cool. It's cool to watch people grow and change and do neat things. And I think you guys know I'm a huge supporter of entrepreneurship, and it is an absolutely crazy life. You have to be on the edge of crazy, just on the right side of crazy most of the time to be an entrepreneur. But it is very rewarding in a very deep way, and I'm very excited for her. So anyway, I will tell you more about that as the day goes on. So meeting with her, and then kind of some regular meetings, business meetings this evening that we normally are bi-monthly meetings. So anyway, I will keep you posted with Hawkeye either being here to finish the fobs up and Signs and Designs being here, getting some logos on the wall. That's gonna be exciting to see those go up. So I'll keep you posted as the day goes on, guys. All right, guys, so Signs and Designs are here, getting started. First one is gonna be that one that we're putting up. So super exciting. Let me stand a little more center so you can see all better view there. So yeah, so this will be the first one, and then we'll go around to the different studios, and here I can do that so you can still watch. We'll go around to the different studios and do, like I said, I don't know if it's all of them, but do at least a few of them. So that'll be exciting, and they'll be up in time for our grand opening event. So really excited about that. We'll keep you posted as we move around the building and get some of these logos up. All right, guys, update time. So we're upstairs now. Got a couple things done. So the stars of ADC for black and pink are going to be out in the hallway, just because with the older kids, it's just a little bit easier. They're taller and things like that. They're going to knock them off the wall if they're in the studios. And so we'll leave them the empty wall in the studio and then put them out here. And then this is super exciting. They got all their stuff. We've got that one going up. All right, guys, over here at University, gonna show you what we got going on over here. So, can I get an exterior sign for this space? Needs to get moved. We did post a we moved sign, just in case. Everybody should know, but just in case they just stopped by. There's still a sign there. So a couple little things here and there, but for the most part, she's pretty empty. I haven't seen it in a couple days because Josh and my dad and some other people have been working on kind of the big stuff, the heavy stuff, and I've had other things to do. Now, see, I forget which key it is. It's been a while. But yeah, so this should look pretty different for me and you guys. So crazy. The Hawkeye alarm was here and pulled all of our alarm stuff out. So that's gone. We're leaving the built-ins. Yes, some of you know my landlord was not overly nice about me leaving, even though that was a big part of the reason we wanted to leave, and we were definitely moving towards that direction. But part of the reason we had to leave a little bit sooner than we wanted to was because new tenants had moved in, really didn't like our music. And, we were told we could only play our music so loud and this and that. So anyway, it was a whole big thing. It really could have just been like hey, we understand that we're not allowing you to really run your business as normal. We're going to let you out of this lease a little bit earlier than planned. Really, I feel was the appropriate thing to do. But anywho, it ended in a whole thing with attorneys and all that fun stuff. But we are leaving the built-in cubbies is what that tangent was about. And a lot of stuff that we purchased for this space, you guys, like all this lighting and stuff. I'm just kind of documenting for my own purposes too. That's all us. Like we bought that, we installed it, put it in. Pretty much anything extra. A lot of these doors didn't match and just looked awful, and so we bought all matching doors. So a lot of these doors, technically, we own because they did not match. Anywho, I'm gonna go on a tangent, so I'll stop now. But so yeah, I'm gonna flip you around here a little bit so you can see what we got going. So waiting room. You can see where the rug was. The carpet's a little cleaner right there. There's always a rug sitting there. Boutique. And the student lounge, you've seen that emptied out back there. So another built-in thing that we did that we are leaving here. So yeah. This would have been the green studio waiting room here. And then this looks so different with all the fabric down. I think you guys have seen this before, but it's just so funny what it, the difference that fabric made. But so this is what was behind all that. The staff lounge is completely emptied out other than a bag of ice melt that's theirs. And then green. I haven't seen it with the mirrors down yet. Green. Crazy, 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 crazy. So yeah, green studio. So yeah, I don't know what will happen to this space. It's definitely a weird feeling. I'm very, very happy to be out of here. And then with the relationship with my landlord deteriorating so much towards the end there, sometimes I think God gives you those things to make it a little bit easier sometimes. I don't know. But so for lots of reasons, I'm really happy to be out. I think it's what's best for the business. I think it's best for all of our students, our families, our staff. But I still grew a lot here. The studio grew a lot here. And I don't just mean grow like as in the size of the studio, but just our programming grew. We grew as a business in so many ways. I think about when I first moved down here 8 years-ish ago. It would have been summer of 2014, so whatever that is. Until moving out now, the summer of 2023, we are a very different business. So we grew and changed a lot here. So lots of good memories of that. Let me flip you back around. Green studio shoe changing area. Gosh, it's funny. Like, it already smells dingy and dirty and like a basement because we worked really, really, really hard, to keep that from happening. So we would clean a lot and constant cleaning, constant upkeep of that to ensure that it didn't smell like this. So it's funny how quickly that comes back. But okay, so our under our subfloor was our office carpet, and so we just kind of built on top of that. So that's kind of what you're seeing here. So yeah, this looks totally different, doesn't it? Pink studio, the big one, the main one when we were here. So yeah, pretty much the mirrors all made it over to Nordic without breaking. So good so far. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just so much nicer. I mean, when we inherited the space too, like, it was very musty and dingy, and like I said, we had to work really hard to get rid of that. I guess we still have one mirror on the wall here. I don't know what we're doing with that. And then this situation, we're gonna try to disassemble, because some of the stuff we really can repurpose. We're pretty frugal and pretty good at repurposing things. So the built-ins cubbies will stay there as well. Just making sure doors are locked. And then the bathrooms, we still have the curtain system up. So I'm just gonna have to make a little listy-loo here, but yeah, so pretty much down to the bare bones. So I don't know, to be honest, Allison a couple years ago probably would be crying even if I knew this was for the best and all like the logical things. I would still be emotional about it, but I don't know, yes, a lot of good memories were made here, and I'm forever grateful for that, but I think it was just so past time. I've known for a few years, that like, that this just it's not really a good fit anymore for more and more reasons, right? More and more things kept happening. that just kept sort of slapping me in the face of like, this just doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work for us anymore. And so, yeah, so here we are. But I will show you Studio 3 here in a second too, and then I've got to get going, so I got lots of other things to do today as well. But I will update you with Studio 3 and what that looks like as well. Okay, so now over here to get to Studio 3, you gotta go outside, which is obviously not the most convenient. Another reason why we knew it was time to move. Temporary band-aid here of having a third studio across the parking lot. It feels weird to leave and not set an alarm. Since the time we moved down there, we had an alarm right away from the day we moved in, because we had actually gotten broken into upstairs at this building when we were still upstairs, the spring of 2014. And so when we moved downstairs, that was a priority of getting an alarm system. So it felt weird to close that door and not set the alarm for sure. Okay, we are coming up to Studio 3. So Studio 3 didn't really have a whole bunch in it because we knew from the start it was kind of a makeshift, temporary solution. So, but the cubbies and all that kind of stuff was over here, is gone. The teacher desk in that whole area was right there, is gone. Sorry, I'm distracted by the mirror. And then, yeah, there was not much really in here, so not hard to clean it out. Bars will need to go, TV off the wall, and then the portable mirrors are headed to Nordic as well. So this one's pretty easy, but I wanted to show it to you because we haven't showed it much on the vlog because, again, it's kind of across the parking lot. And so it's a little bit harder to get to, and we tend to forget about it a little bit. So for studio owners out there, having a studio across the parking lot, not ideal. It's definitely not ideal, but maybe could be a band-aid for a year or two. You know, if you have to. We made it work. So, all right, guys, I've got a couple errands to run. We've got the new tenant moving in, or not moving in, signing lease tonight for Nordic, and so I need to get her some copies of keys made. More keys! Just what I need. We're gonna make some more copies of those for her, and then I'm gonna grab lunch and bring it back for me and Maddie. And then we'll probably do a little check-in on the interior signage, the logos and stuff going up. That'll be exciting to see what they've gotten done this afternoon. So I will update you once I get back to Nordic. Well, whoops. Forgot to vlog the rest of the day. But quick update on what happened, and then I'll vlog tomorrow to show you kind of what I'm talking about here. But Signs and Designs did get quite a few of those interior logos up, and so those look pretty cool. So I'll show you those tomorrow. And got the lease signed with the new tenant, and that's exciting. That is, she's actually somebody that I've known for a very, very long time. She grew up at my studio as a young kid and danced for many, many years. So I got to watch her grow as a kid, and she was a competitive dancer. I choreographed her solo multiple years in a row, and so really got to work with her, you know, quite closely over the years. And she is opening a nail salon, so that's super exciting for I think a lot of our clientele. It's nice to be able to have life be convenient as a busy mom. And so, you know, if our moms can run and have a nail appointment while their kids at dance, hey, That's awesome. Kind of like our other tenant that we have, Quirky Fit, adult fitness studio. So really cool to be able to, you know, not only have the whole like female small business owner sort of health, wellness based, I think things like getting your nails done for a lot of us is helps our mental health. So I'm gonna go with health on that one. Um, but yeah, and small businesses, female owned, super cool. And also, I don't know that we'll be able to keep with this trend, but also not only that, but people that I've known, for many years, and it's just a really neat feeling in the building right now. So that's awesome. Got the paperwork signed today. Good to go on that. So really excited for her to start her journey. And I told her I will be as much of a part of this as you want me to be. Like, I'm not going to be knocking at your door and asking how it's going, but know that I'm always here. If you have questions, I'm here to help, and I'm here to share and mentor if that's ever something you want. And so just a really cool feeling. And I know Kristen would do the same, and yeah, what a cool thing. So anyway, so now we're down to 2 spaces left for rent in the building. So excited to see what the future holds as far as that goes. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And then normal meetings and stuff like that really has nothing to do with the new building. So that was the day. Josh and one of his friends worked the whole night at University. We do have to be completely out of there by October 1st. So we're down to the last few days. They got those pretty much a lot of the things I showed you earlier in this vlog, they got done tonight. So they took the big exterior sign off the side of the building, and they got the TV out of Studio 3, got the mirrors and bars out of Studio 3, and took that big mirror apart that was down in the old pink studio. Took that mirror apart. So yeah, got a lot of things done. There's still some things though that we need to do. So we will be back over there at some point this week to get those done. So, all right, guys. Well, I will vlog again tomorrow because I want to give you that update of the new logos and stuff in the building. They look pretty cool. All right. Bye.